What up, buddy? Hello, welcome back to another live stream. Let's just hope this one goes well, unlike the last one. And, yeah. So, this is pretty much a pre-university stream because, I have to go off to, I have to go off to university in, how many days is it? In 4 days. So, yeah, I gotta get prepared for that. This is just random / Q&A live stream because yeah. Okay, time to send it out to the others. I noticed today, that JQ was online on Skype for quite a while. And that's a very unusual thing, because usually he's on Skype, you talk to him for a little bit, and then after 15 minutes or 7 minutes or anything, he just goes offline. It was kind of weird. And I wouldn't say worrying, because it's happened before, so, yeah. Let me sign out of my account to go on through the chat. I can't do it on computer because then otherwise the live stream goes off, which happened once and only once, and I hope it doesn't happen again. Oh, you just got up. Huh. Gee, I'm tired. I've had a cup of coffee and I'm still sleepy a little bit. Well, I didn't have to get up at 9, so yeah. I don't know when the next live stream of Friends is going to be. I have a feeling I should try it on Friday, or, yeah, Friday, because I want it to be like a pre-university live stream of Friends. How many live stream of Friends have I done? 6? So live stream of Friends 7. And, just to, be like, oh yeah, let's have a fun time before I have to be off to university when I can't do calls. I can only do it on weekends when I'm home with family. Because the university has a strict rule with noise now. You really think some universities wouldn't give a crap about sound. But then again, I don't know why. Some people are heavy sleepers. Some can't sleep with a lot of noise. Especially me, because, So, yeah, especially because I'm living with my mom and her boyfriend. They do that sort of stuff quite a lot. Okay, not a whole lot. I don't actually know what days it happens. So sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't do it. And at the same time, because I have no earphones in, because I can't seem to sleep with music for some reason. Okay, maybe I can. I just haven't found the right song. And I'm just like, oh God, stop making me envious, you two. Again, I get envious of anybody in a relationship that start out as long distance. I get very envious. Cause, yeah, remember, I've had 2 long distance relationships already, and yeah, they didn't last a year. My mom and her boyfriend, it's lasted a year. We just didn't get moving in to his place until July, I think. July, yeah, because I finished university in June. Yeah, it is July, because I remember it's nearly 2 months since I've lived in England, so, yeah. And hopefully my friend Thomas can appear for the next live stream with Friends. And we're kind of hoping that we can meet up while I'm at university at some point. It depends whereabouts my university is and where he lives. So that's going to be very tricky. So, yeah. But it should be fun, because, yeah, he's also a friend of Sparrow's. So, yeah, he's one of the very few British friends that Sparrow has. That includes Old Bob Scribbler, Mark Hyder, we have Thomas too, and who else does he know that is British? Oh, for the love of... I actually don't remember anybody else, actually. I mean, I already named old Bob Scribbler, and I can name a few other ones, but I think they're more American than British. I would have said Luna Farrow, but she's not British. She's just an American who developed a British accent in college or something. Because she was doing English culture, she picked up the accent, and it was just like, she just stuck with it. Which is nice. To be honest, I don't care what accent I'm gonna have, as long as it doesn't sound annoying. And again, with what every time I have an accent change, I don't sound older, I sound younger. That could be this could be the next accent. But no. No, that's more Heartbreak's voice actually, but she might turn up, you never know. She's probably busy with her fiance doing whatever. As you know, they're planning stuff. They got a wedding in October, second week. And yeah. Then again, sometimes I get confused about the whole second week thing, so I'm not so sure what the exact date is. I thought it was the first week, but now they've changed it to second week, but that's okay. Well, then again, considering she almost lost him, yeah. Or freaking scene, I can tell you that. It was just like, he's gone. No, we know where to plan. Sort of thing. And then it's just like, wait, he's still alive? I think she almost choked him. Because she gave him like a squeeze, like a tight hug thing. Oh, jeez. Hate it when this happens. I don't know. I don't think it's my psoriasis or anything that is making me itchy on the skin, because I'm supposed to have it on the head, not the face or the skin. Because I know a few people who have it on the skin that they can't have face painting. Then again, mine isn't like so bad that I can't have face painting, but I don't really like face painting. Does New Zealand border your country? I have no idea. I actually have no idea. I just know it's near Australia. And that's where Lord of the Rings got filmed, but that's all I know. Okay, I think I forgot to send the link out to a few other people. Oh, excuse me. I should edit at the same time. This is not going to be an editing live stream because the rest of it is just going to have spoilers to what happens at the end. But then again, we know how some stories happen. Villain gets defeated. It's a happy ending. Unless there's a lot of shipping, there's a kiss at the end. Crap. Well, then again, if I had to make a parody of Beauty and the Beast, I think that's going to be like more Heartbreak and Dark story. Because it's kind of like a bit of Bride of Discord and a mix of Daughter of Discord, too. Considering, like, what happens. Because, you know, she gets pretty much abducted. But I guess she kind of sacrifices herself to actually she actually sacrificed herself to save my life. I'm proud. But that's just it. Well, then again, I think it was mostly me because I'm the one getting my colors drained. But, yeah. Then again, if I make an Equestria Girls fanfic, which I'm likely to do because we've done a lot of it, and I need to take a lot of screenshots of this, and I think I know where I am with them. So I can... Yeah, so I think Heartbreak's backstory is more tragic in the Equestria Girls one. Because, you know, the way, I know they do, like, the main six having magic and all, but I don't want to do a magic thing, so it's like a Equestria Girls ripoff. But, yeah. God dang it, I'm tired today. I've had a cup of coffee, and it's not kicking in. What the hell? Unless it was because it was cold, maybe. Then again, sometimes cold, I can drink cold coffee. Again, it's not warm milk where it can just make you fall asleep, and I hate warm milk. It's disgusting. Like, ugh. 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 But, yeah. I'm almost done with, I'm kind of nearly there with the editing. It's just a few more paragraphs to go. At one point, I had to sing as one of the villains. Ugh, I hated that. It was the same song. What a coincidence. It's the same song that I want to cover next. I don't know when. I can't exactly be home alone because my mom quit her job. So, I'm not going to be home alone. Hold on, just let me check a few things on my phone. Because when you're playing games, sometimes your priority has to be a game. And you're just like, send free play. I got to do something on this. Oh, no, we have 6 hours left. Something like that. But again, that's just me. When I'm like, we have 6 hours left. We're not going to achieve the goal. It's gonna be game over, then the next day we have to do it again. Again, Sims 4 doesn't really have that. Do you think Baymax from Big Hero 6 is cute? I have not seen Big Hero 6. I know anybody who just heard that, they're just gonna come at me with pitchforks now. Big Hero 6 just doesn't seem my thing. I haven't seen all the Pixar films. It's just a few of them just don't seem interesting. And I'm just like, I get that Big Hero 6 looks kind of futuristic, but I've never been one for the futuristic stuff. But I'm gonna say something before I cut myself off there. Hold on. Jeez. You know, when I'm yawning, you have to start getting tears. It's annoying. It's like, people are gonna start thinking I'm crying. Guys, I can't cry on cue. I'm serious on that. I actually can't cry on cue. That's a problem with voice. That's a problem with acting. I have to learn to cry on cue. It's just I'm not very sensitive. I mean, last time I cried really hard was, yeah. It's not a Pixar film? I think it is a Pixar film. It's Disney Pixar. Let me see. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Then, no, I haven't seen it. I don't watch every Disney film. Then again, I'm most likely to watch a Pixar film than a Disney film. And I know people are going to say, but it's Disney Pixar. And I'm like, guys, if you say Disney Pixar, it just sounds like Disney is taking all the credit. That's why I say Pixar, because I've always known them as that. But it's just not, it's not my type of film. I get it's good, but sometimes when people talk about a film too much, I just don't want to watch it. Because then afterwards it gets annoying that people say, oh, this happens, this happens, this happens. And I'm like, oh, this happens, this happens, this happens. Shut up already. Well, then again, I kind of do the same. I want to do the same thing. It's only if my mom asks me, oh, did something happen while I didn't look? And I'm just like, yeah, you kind of did, but I forgot how to explain it. It's like when an ex-boyfriend and I, the one that was mentioned in the now deleted pre-university art stream, we watched Into the Woods, and which is a Disney film. I'm surprised that not a lot of people know about it. Because every time I go, oh, it's Into the Woods, people are like, what's it? Wait, what? That's a Disney film? And I'm like, seriously, you never seen that film? It's actually pretty good. Even though I'm not into Anna Kendrick. I like her singing sometimes, but her acting, not so much. Meryl Streep was awesome, though. But yeah, anyway. Next boyfriend and I, we watched Into the Woods. And at one point, I do not know how he missed this. He misses the part where Rapunzel holds her prince in her arms, you know, because he's blinded because he fell into a bunch of thorns, which I think happened in the original story. And a tear drops on his cheek, and he gets his eyesight back and recovers. But my ex somehow missed it. Well, it was clearly right in front of him. Again, he doesn't need glasses, so. And I'm just thinking, you seriously forgot? You seriously didn't see the reference to Tangled there? It's so adorable. I do not know which is the best couple in It's the Woods. You know, speaking of Japan and World War II, I was watching like this was a video I watched years ago on YouTube. So I must have been 14, 15. There's this video where it has short ghost films from Japan. It's also, that series is also known as Terror Tales from Tokyo. there was actually one where this girl looks kind of weird and all. She then she freaks out when it goes blackout, and then she freaks out when something gets way too hot. It then turns out at the end she was a schoolgirl. I don't know if this is historically accurate. It was said the basement in the film where the karaoke is was that it used to be a bomb shelter in Japan when Japan had that air raid in Tokyo. And schoolgirls hid there, but when the bombs dropped, schoolgirls were all being burnt and screaming and stuff, and that girl was screaming like, "It's so hot! It's so hot! Hell's gonna get me!" That sort of thing. And I'm just like, holy crap. Okay. Like, the first time I was like, holy crap, and then afterwards I'm like, is this accurate? Did that actually happen? Because I don't know much about Japan in World War II other than Pearl Harbor. But that's just it. And I'm not going to mention the film Pearl Harbor, even though when I say it's decent, people look right at me as if I'm crazy. Guys, it's not my fault that sometimes the romantic genre blinds me, okay? The romantic genre does blind me sometimes. And I'm just like, oh, but this is a kind of a nice romantic story to it. Looks like it's having a tragic ending. Okay, not tragic ending. It had a tragic scene where you think it's tragic, and then afterwards, it's not so tragic. Then again, you see that a lot in a lot of films where there are times films do that. Oh no, he's dead. The couple's not going to be back together, and then afterwards it turns out the guy is alive. That was what happened to Pearl Harbor, was it? Then again, I'm kind of mixed on Ben Affleck. My mom doesn't like him. I'm just mixed on him. Yeah, he's a nice guy and all. Sometimes he's good at acting. I just wasn't sure about him in Pearl Harbor, but yeah. I mean, I saw him in Star Trek review to it, and to be honest, I don't find the film to be too bad. Yes, the historical accuracy was very bad, but the only time historical inaccuracy ticks me off is when it's in the Tudor times, because I studied the Tudors for a long time, and since high school, and every time there's inaccuracy, because there's a film that does it a lot, I would go, I don't think she was like that. Who wrote the book? I get the book is supposed to be kind of a fictional thing, but using historical figures. And my mom has the books. She likes the books. And I get it. You're trying to make someone seem a bit different. Like, maybe Anne Boleyn wasn't as nice as she was. But the thing is, that kind of angered me when I watched the other Boleyn Girl movie. They made her seem like a slut. The series The Tudors, while it has a little bit of historical inaccuracy here and there, I think it portrayed her really well. The acting in the other Boleyn Girl was okay. Well, okay, Scarlett Johansson was the better actor. The rest, not so much. Well, Eddie Raymond, maybe. Eddie Raymond, a little bit, even though he only played like a minor role. But, yeah. Then, it's just the Tudor series portrayed Anne Boleyn pretty well. Like, okay, yeah, she is nice, but she has her standards. She does have her standards. Yeah, she's pretty jealous. Unlike me, if I have a boyfriend and he goes out somewhere, I don't suspect he's going off with a girl or anything. It's only if I actually see it. It's only if I see a guy kiss a girl, or do more than that, that is when the jealousy kicks in for me. See, I don't like to be jealous in a relationship because jealousy ruins a relationship. It's mostly a guy being jealous when the girl goes off with like a friend or something. I've never had that. But I've had exes be like, I don't trust that guy. Like my fourth ex, he never trusted any of my friends from last year, from the Rift City. And this is actually true. This happened last year. He didn't trust anybody from the Rift City, only the guys. he would just be like, I don't trust that guy. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. And every time I would go talk to them, he would just sit there and just be all, oh, for the love of God, like that sort of thing. And I'm just like glaring at him, like, get used to it. Yeah, get used to me too. My friends are, dude. That's one of the reasons I broke up with him. Also, because I was never gonna have a future with him. Because he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do in life. Did he want to be a vet? Did he want to be an actor? Couldn't make his mind up. And he had slight anger problems. Not as bad as the other ones I've had. The only slight anger problem he seemed to have was only if me, him, and a few friends were walking along one day and I'm just talking to him, he would just like give a sort of glare, like I'm gonna effing kill you, sort of look, and I'm just like, seriously? It's not like he's gonna kill me or anything. Well, I mean, if he does kill me, you might be right, but yeah. And sometimes when a boyfriend says they're not jealous, they are jealous. I think my last ex was jealous. I do think my last ex was pretty jealous. Because sometimes I mention a brony he doesn't like. He doesn't like Lightning Bliss just because of her looks. And I'm like, okay, that's just messed up. Because why the hell would someone not like Lightning Bliss just because of what she actually looks like? Sure, she's not the prettiest, but she's very sweet. And that's all that matters. And that's all that matters, not the looks. Like, I don't ever trust a guy who only judges a girl for her looks. Never trust them. Because then again, they could kind of manipulate you. But I mean, I had guys try to manipulate me one time. Well, that didn't work. Let's just say they were sore between the legs the next day. Really should be editing, and I keep getting sidetracked. Then again, social media. You get sidetracked, you want to edit something, you get sidetracked. But yeah. Why isn't the coffee kicked in? I drunk it. Oh, I Kiki. I know some people are going to come in and say, oh, you realize he doesn't like being called Kiki? And I'm like, yeah, shut up. It's funny. And, yeah, let's just say last ex was definitely jealous because at one point, this was something I found out one time. Like, one time I was just talking to him. This is before the situation happened. All I did was mention FNGR. That's all I did. He instantly goes, are you kidding me now? He sounded pretty jealous. And I'm like, all because FNGR at one point talked to me on Twitter. Like, he just asked me a simple question. I answered truthfully. And yeah, he was being nice about it. I think he was jealous that was going on. I'm surprised he wasn't jealous that I was role-playing with one of his friends. Yet he then he gave me an accusation that I was cheating on them when he, being a hypocrite seconds later, admits to cheating on me. Some ex-boyfriends never learn, do they? If you don't want to be a hypocrite, don't accuse someone of cheating, lie and admit seconds later you cheated. But then again, like a lot of people would say, don't take him seriously. If he threatens you, he's not going to do anything. He threatens you, he's not going to do anything. He says he'll delete his Twitter, he's not going to do anything. He says he'll delete his DeviantArt, he doesn't do it. I'm not kidding. He actually said he would delete his Twitter noon his time, which would be like 7 p.m. for me. He has not deleted it. He's still using it, and people are asking, why haven't you deleted your Twitter yet? And he's not answering. Maybe because he hates them. Now again, dude, answer the question. Why do you keep lying that you're going to delete an account when you're not going to? I mean, I know a few times I did. I mean, a few times I know, like, at one point I said I was going to leave the underground realm for good. Oh, he's been talking to you. Can you send me what he's been saying to you on a private message on Hangouts? Because I don't want it to get mentioned here, because, you know, I don't want this to turn into a controversial stream about ranting about exes, but yeah, since I found out, like he told the girl that, oh, I'm not gonna name drop, that he cheated on me with a girl that he got to kiss, because he full on admitted this in a call. I wasn't there, but the girl's ex was, so yeah. And I'm like, I should have really expected that, but at the same time, I'm pretty hurt. Because that's the first time a guy's ever cheated on me. And he didn't even full on say it to me. Why didn't he say it to me directly? I don't know. Because I haven't blocked him. So why doesn't he just try and just go, hey, guess what? I was with a side chick. Should have said that to me, but not to someone else, and then tell the girl to kill herself. Seriously. And I know I mentioned something where he did tell a girl to kill herself, like in January or something. He did it again to another girl recently, but I'm not going to name drop. And yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't told me to do it. Then again, every time I came back to him because he threatened suicide, it felt like my mom's abusive marriage. So, because my dad did the same thing, she kept going back to him, and then eventually she had enough. 20 years or so later, she just said, you know what? I don't want to grow old with you. We're done. Well, then again, she, I don't know how the conversation went that day, because all I know is I went downstairs because my mom called me and she said, okay, honey, I want to say that your dad and I, we are splitting up, like that sort of thing. I was shocked, but at the same time, I was not surprised, because I was like, I knew the marriage was gonna end at some point, but I was expecting it to happen after I moved out. But yeah, that didn't work. Anyway, I'm gonna try and pick up something positive, because otherwise I get pretty down again. But I'm trying not to rant. It's kind of an issue for me, because yeah. You just watch a video I put on Twitter. My nose hurts, jeez. It's a cute video. I miss the cat so much. I hope that this like situation ever gets talked about. I hope no one's gonna do I told you so thing. Because I know one person is gonna go, I told you shouldn't have dated him. But then I'm just like, well, how about at the time you kept saying it over and over and over again? Big problem. I hate it when people mention the same thing over and over and over, and I'm just like, oh, for the love of shut up. It gets, you're being like my dad. My dad will repeat, oh, do your homework. Do your homework. Get off that computer. Get off that computer. Like, he would do that all the time. And I'm like, shut the hell up, God. But I wanted to say that, but if I did, he'd probably hit me in the face. But yeah. How am I doing? I'm doing okay-ish. Just a wee bit up and down. A little bit happy, a little bit sad. But then again, I'm going for monthly stuff, so it's understandable. The only thing is I'm not craving for chocolate. So, okay, I did kind of crave for chocolate. I ate a bit of Nutella earlier today, but that's a normal thing. But then again, I think I'm allowed to take a jar with me to my dorm in university. Yay! Instead of a bucket of ice cream when I'm depressed. Am I glad to be away from home? I'm not away from home yet. I'm going to be out to my dorm on the 16th of September. But when I'm in my dorm, I can't have calls. I can't have streams. All that. Because, yeah, the university is very strict on noise. So, yeah. So that's going to be tricky because there might be a time I'm not home for the weekend with my family. And then I wouldn't be able to stream. Again, I have a very loud voice. So I will be... So I'm in 2 groups. I joined the Secret Rift. You're in the Secret Rift. Wait, don't you need qualifications or something to get into there? Whatever. What university is that? It's called University of Cumbria, but because I don't know who you are, I'm not going to say what town. There's a few University of Cumbrias around in England, but I'm not going to say the town because I don't know who you are, and I don't want creepers. I already had enough creepers this year. That includes private message on Twitter, but a few friends know what happened. I think a lot of people knew because I sent screenshots of what happened. I'm not traumatized by the ordeal. It's because I've had it before, but it was the first time online, so I was just like, does it suck that I have a loud voice? Not really. But then again, I have no idea why I have a loud voice. I don't know if it's because I was deaf as a kid. Because as a kid, I went deaf for a long time, so I don't know if that's the case. But, yeah. I'm actually going to see if there's anything. Why is my voice loud? I'm going to check on that, because I hope... Let's see, how to stop... What is it? Colton? Was that your name? Cutie Evie? Is that your name, Colton? I mean, not specific university. I mean, what kind of university is that? Oh, it's just a university with dorms. Because I'm studying acting. So, yeah. I'm just going to study acting. The only problem is I have to wear the same stuff. And I can't wear, like, these. I don't think I can wear... Wait, I can't wear those sort of clothes. I just remembered. I packed them up. The university stream makes a comeback. Yeah, but if it was the art stream, it would make a comeback. But this is a Q&A random stream, so... Kind of a comeback. And what the hell's with me squeaking like that? It gets... I don't know if that's it. You got kidney stones? Oh, dear. Oh, that is bad. I think my dad got kidney stones one time. I don't, my dad just said it kind of hurt. Do I do any sports? I don't do any sports. I used to do martial arts. But, I quit that like 2 years ago or something because college was in the way. I was very stressed. My mom always said, you know, if I go to martial, hang on, let me do this first, girls. I am sitting kind of uncomfortable in a swivel chair. A swivel chair! And what is up my voice today? Because I don't know. First off, I haven't done any recording. I haven't done a cover yet. And I haven't voice acted for Sparrow yet. Well, okay, I did it recently, but that's different. Because it's not going to be out till Halloween. I can't wait that long. I had to voice 2 characters, and to be honest, one of them I think a blooper was that my chair kind of squeaked. It's not a squeaky chair, so I don't know what happened. Because all I tried to do was like lean myself. Sorry, that's bad. All I did was lean myself back because I'm supposed to be like struggling against something. Have I ever broken any bones or sprained anything? I broke my elbow. I broke my elbow when I was like 6 or 7. It was totally my fault, and I would make a joke that I should have sued the Olympics. I should have sued the Olympics that day, but I didn't. I didn't sue the Olympics because all I did was watch some gymnastics stuff. I decided, hey, I'm gonna try it out. I went to my friend's. This was at a friend's house, so I went to my friend's swing set, went onto the bars, and I tried to do like a trick like the gymnastics would have done. But I fell instead and twisted my arm. I broke my elbow in the process. I forgot how long it was broken for, like a month or 2 or something. Couldn't use it was my right elbow.
So I couldn't write with my hand. I had to use my left hand. And my left hand is the worst writing hand to me. Every 7-year-old memory ever. Hey, I'm gonna do some gymnastics. Ah, I broke my arm. What'd you do that for? What Olympics was it? 2004? I think it was the 2004 Olympics, so I would have been 6, not 7. I would have been 6, not 7, because my birthday's in November. The Summer Olympics are always in obviously the summer. So, yeah. I bet it does hurt, because I remember my dad went through pain, but I don't know why I mention my dad positively sometimes, even though I usually mention him negatively, because reasons. If you ever look at some of my videos last year, you'll see why. Does it still bother me? Not really. Not really. It's just if I have to do with my left hand, that bothers me because it's my worst hand ever. So if I ever got captured by I don't know if Negan from The Walking Dead ever I don't know if Negan from The Walking Dead ever cut someone's arm off. But if he asked me, okay, if you wanted your arm cut off, which one do you want? I'll go, just do my left arm, please. But he's probably going to grab my right arm and chop it off. But then again, bad guys are always confusing. They either say, which arm do you want cut off? And you say, left. They're probably just going to grab your right and cut it off, or they do cut your left off. I kind of wish I had mind reading powers like Sparrow so I could tell and just go, actually, my right arm, please. No, left arm. Jamie. Oh my god. Oh, Jamie Lannister. Oh yeah, Jamie Lannister. I remember him. Haven't seen Game of Thrones in a long time. No, Jamie's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. The bad guy's a hand cut off. Well, at least the hand works. Otherwise, it just looked really freaking weird. I got up to season 3, I think. I tried watching season 4, but I just didn't get into it. Because I remember the Red Wedding. That was horrible. I know a lot of people were pretty ticked off at it. Because they killed off Robb Stark. They killed off his wife, who was pregnant, so 3 victims. Then it was, what was her name? What was her name again? It was his mother. Oh, by the way, remember there's a twist in Game of Thrones where it's actually revealed, I think it's revealed Robb and Stark and Robb Stark and Jon Snow are actually related, like blood related. If that's the true thing, because I think that was a twist that happened, I'm probably gonna go, I knew they were related somehow, because look at them. They look so similar. Yeah, it was just my elbow. I haven't broken any other bones since, which I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised I haven't broken any other bones. Another injury. Okay, if I sprained anything, I've sprained my ankle a few times. They're not brothers. Oh, once again, they're so similar. They were related somehow. Yeah, I sprained my ankle a few times. It was always the right ankle. Ankle, not angle. And usually it happened because the ankle decided to just randomly give out on me, and I fall, hurt myself, and I wouldn't be able to walk very well. And I think I sprained does pulling a muscle in the back of the knee count as a sprain? Because I had that 2 years ago or a year ago, and it's still a big problem because it's why my left knee acts up a lot. Does it still give you issues? Well, apart from no one is to pull my arm really hard, just in case it gets to a bit of an issue. Then again, my mom always said, don't do the twist the arm back, trap it, all that. Don't ever do that sort of thing, just in case. But that's all I know. And I think a sprain in the back of my left knee counts as a sprain because I pulled a muscle. And oh boy, that was not a good experience. It didn't put me off martial. I meant my ankle. Not really. I just know my feet hurt at times, but I think that's a normal thing because I'm not as athletic as I used to be. But yeah. The one in the left knee, I think still kind of gives me an... I think the one in the left knee, the sprain, the muscle in the back of my knee kind of gives me problems. Because sometimes when I'm just walking or sitting down or I just want to stretch my leg out, sometimes my left knee acts up really badly. Then again, my fourth ex did have a incident in high school where he was just running one day with friends. He slipped. Like, okay, the playground, the school grounds had a sort of slope thing with concrete. So he slipped on the slope and he banged his knee right into the ground. He banged his knee right into the ground and he had to limp for a long time. And his left knee would act up a lot. I think it still kind of does. He had to get physical therapy. What shoes do I wear? I don't wear shoes very much, actually. I'd rather be barefoot than have my shoes. Because then again, I don't know. I prefer sandals. I prefer sandals over trainers. Because again, trainers, they give you blisters even with thin socks. Gee, I don't look so tomboyish when I'm wearing sandals. Especially sandals with like a flower, 3 flowers. I think it's very Indian. It's very Indian or Arabian-like style. It's really lovely. I'm still trying to look up if why my voice is so loud. Let's see. There's 2 of them. Let's see. Effort. If you're using a lot of air pressure, your voice is likely to come out effectively louder. I think it could be that, because sometimes I have to breathe in so much. Like, I don't have asthma or anything, or any sort of breathing problem. I had a respiratory problem a few times when I was a kid. But that's different. And, yeah. It could be it, because I have to breathe in quite a lot. Even when it's a short sentence. But it's not, it doesn't bother me. It bothers me in recording, though. Okay, is there anything else? Okay, some things are saying that it's likely you need to shout. Or you think you need to. Maybe that's it. Yeah, but my knee, Ellie, my knee doesn't act up badly. It slightly does. It's only when I'm stretching my leg, trying to stretch the knee, all that. I mean, it wasn't a problem when I used to be at the gym. It was never an issue. The only time it ever acted up was because I was on a treadmill doing a little jog. But, yeah. Then again, my feet hurt a lot as it is, but that's okay. Because it's normal, maybe because I don't wear shoes all that much, I don't know, and my voice has gone weird, like what the heck? Time for me to edit. I should be editing, because I want to get this done before the 16th. Does your ankle pop? No, it doesn't pop, actually. It just feels kind of sore, but I think that's the toes, maybe. Then again, I've had, then again, I'm weird when I'm walking. I can be very weird when I'm walking, because I sometimes like to stand on my tiptoes when I'm walking. Then again, maybe because I'm 5'2", I just want to be a little taller. Then again, I wouldn't wear high heels, because high heels suck. I hate high heels so much. Like, I've been forced to wear high heels a few times. Like, oh, you're going to a formal, you gotta wear high heels. Oh, we're going off to a wedding, wear high heels. And I'm just thinking, I do not want to wear high heels. Because honestly, seriously. I'm trying not to say honestly, because there's a race driver I like. No, there's a race driver I don't like. And he says honestly a lot. It gets annoying after a while because it's only when he's ranting does he say, yeah, something tells me they'll give you a lot of pain. Yeah. But, yeah. I mean, I've never liked the high heels because, I don't know. I mean, they seem nice, but I think they are a pain to walk in. Because sometimes you're trying to walk in high heels, you fall over. I've never fallen in high heels. I just know I wobble a bit, and I'm just like, I know I like to be taller, but I rush down my tiptoes than wear high heels. Let's see, nothing going on Twitter. Nothing's going on Twitter lately, but hey. Some point I'll get a new art piece, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll get a pre-university art stream again. But then again, the last time I did it, yeah, we knew what happened. I sit comfortably. I'm just chilling out here. Chilling out. It's kind of near my toes. I wouldn't say it's to the actual toe, but I don't know. It's very difficult to explain, but yeah. Anyway, I wonder if there's anything else to talk about, because I don't know. I don't know if there's anything to talk about. I can't open my water because my mom, for some reason, didn't open the damn water. Because I can't open this freaking water. Oh, I actually opened it. Yay. I need a drink anyway. Because my coffee didn't kick in, that piece of crap. Oh, my stomach. But again, the stomach pain is totally normal. Do I have siblings? Well, there's one kid I consider a sister, but she's not related to me or anything. See, her dad is dating my mom. Her parents split up a few years ago or something, I think. So they have to have custody of her, visitation stuff, all that. The only problem is her mother is a B word. But yeah, I mean, I do call her my little sister when I mention her, and yeah, she is sweet. She sometimes can be kind of annoying, but yeah, like one time I told her I was going to be streaming, she wouldn't leave me alone. One point she actually appeared in one of my streams where she wouldn't shush, and I kept telling her, "Don't say my actual name." I kept saying, don't actually mention my name. She was going to, so I had to mute my mic and I had to get her out of my room after that. But yeah, I mean, I would have had a sibling, but she or he, I'm gonna guess a she, died during birth. So I would have had a twin. Actually, that would have been nice. But then again, as people say, when you have a twin sibling, or you have twin kids, it's a problem. Hello, hi Drusilla, again. Anyway. But yeah, her mother's not a nice person. Like one time, like, okay, her dad and her mom are meant to be like friends. Because, you know, for the sake of their daughter, just be friends. And my little sister had this a few weeks ago. One time she started crying. It's all right. One time, she was in her room and she started crying. She started to cry, and it turned out she was afraid that her mom and her dad were gonna, you know, not be friends anymore. And she was crying and stuff like that. It was heartbreaking to hear, and I even saw it happen. And I did try my best to calm her down, which took a while. It took me a while to calm her down, and Yeah. And she is 7, and she's a smart kid. And she does miss her mom a lot of times. Then again, my mom doesn't like her mother. My little sister's mother, to be exact. Not my mom's mom, because she's dead, and they did get along before she died. Anyway. Yeah. Usually if you're the girlfriend of someone who dated... Ah, God, this is gonna be difficult to explain now. Like, if your mom dates another guy, and the guy has a daughter, usually you don't want to be friends with the mother of the kid. Because my mom doesn't want to be friends with her at all. Me, I would say the same thing, because at one point, she calls up my mom's boyfriend. She was all, what was the conversation again? I just know they had a sort of argument, and then she's like, oh, says the one living with 2 girls. And I'm like, okay, does she not realize that I'm only staying here because I had to live somewhere, and I'm moving to university? I'll be moving off to university soon. She sounded really mean. Sounds like a jealous ex if you think about it. Yet she's got herself a boyfriend whose daughter is friends with my little sister. And both girls share the same fears that the parents are gonna, fight, break things off, all that. She does tell me, well, then again, when your mom is with a boyfriend, the boyfriend has an ex-girlfriend who also has a kid, you think the ex-girlfriend will go psycho at some point, grab a knife, come up to you in the shower, you start screaming, they stab, 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 run out of your room, leave you for dead, take off the disguise, go in, act like nothing, act like something happened and you weren't responsible, well, hide the body in the car, put it in a lake, sink it, and then at the end, your shig is up. I know, I was basically describing Psycho there. It's a good film. It's a very nice film. It's one of the first horror films I ever saw. I think I was 6 or something, 6 or 5, when that movie scene came on TV, but they cut away to the news instead, and I'm thinking, oh thank God, that did not happen. That was that Psycho Bates Motel reference? Yeah, that was a reference to it. But then again, I'm paranoid as hell, so even though I'm not into horror films, I sometimes like to scare into others. Did it scare me, the actual scene? When I saw it in high school, like at one point in high school, we had to analyze the music that was going on. I was the only one in class with going like, I don't want to watch this. I think I know what happens. I don't want to see this. And the teacher was not a nice person. She and my classmates all laughed at me. Okay, I get that they're trying to make a bit of a joke out of it, but because of how sensitive I am, I can easily get triggered by something like that. And considering the people laughing were bullies, that didn't help. No, hey, Fireheart, you're just a cat now. That's very cool. Well, yeah. Yeah, the scene kind of scared me. Nowadays, it doesn't scare me, but at some point, I would love to try and scare someone with it. The thing is, you have to be careful of who it is. You have to be careful it's not one that would instantly turn around and just smack you over the head. If it was a book, that's not gonna knock me out. If it's a lamp, yeah, that's most likely gonna knock me out or kill me. Most likely the former. Then again, I'm not exactly like a tough head or anything, so I don't think I've had anyone try to scare me with a Psycho reference, but I just know the villain is like a serial killer that actually happened. But But it turns out Alfred Hitchcock says he's not based on anybody. And I'm like, then why the heck is he like a serial killer I know? Or anybody knows? Why? It's not Ed Gein. Ed Gein, that's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. How do I know? Because Sparrow told me he's a horror film expert. I'm not the horror film expert. Because when I try and watch a horror film, I can get scared. Then again, if me and him were watching a horror film, I am most likely just going to grab his arm and just go, why are you making me watch this film? Why are you making me watch this? Bates Motel. I heard it was pretty good. I heard it was a good series. Wait, was it a series? Yeah, it's a series. Let me see who the character was like again. Because some people might have said Ed Gein, but I think that's the Texas... was in Wisconsin. Some people said the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The killer was like Ed Gein, basically. If that's what Sparrow said, because I can't remember. I don't remember, because this call was like a week or a few weeks ago when he said that. Okay. Okay, it's been said people are saying Norman Bates is like Ed Gein. But I think it's been revealed. But I think the author of the book said he's not based off Ed Gein at all. I don't think he's based off Ed Gein. I really don't think so. Wait, what's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre another serial killer? I must be getting them confused. Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs was definitely Ed Gein. Because I remember a lot of people said Silence of the Lambs, it was definitely Ed Gein. And also, why does Norman Bates look a little bit like Ted Bundy? Why does he look a bit like Ted Bundy? That kind of scares me more. Because I'm like, oh, Ted Bundy, he looks so nice. Wait. He's one of those killers that looks nice, but he's going to kill you. He's going to maybe stab you, strangle you, decapitate you, leave your body under a highway, come back for it later. Commit-ophilia. I commit one of the most disgusting philias ever. I would say fetish. I'm going to say fetish because that's not a bad word or anything. And a lot of people should know that. A lot of kids should know that word by now. Then again, we all have our different ones. I don't think I have any, so... Oh. Thank God. See, I even looked some up, but I don't think I have any, so... I mean, they do have one where some people are kind of into doing stuff with someone who's larger than them. I'm not that, because personally, I don't give a crap if someone's like a big guy, or a small guy, or a skinny guy, all that. I don't mind that. But then again, I probably won't feel comfortable with a guy who's shorter than me, but every guy I know has always been taller than me. Even someone who's younger than me is taller than me, like 6 foot. Again, why is every guy I talk to, they're like 6 foot or 5'9", 5'8"? Because I'm like, why am I always the short one? Can I for once be the tall one? I'm made fun of for that already. I'm called the leprechaun because I'm Irish and I'm short. First off, I'm not 4 foot or anything. I'm 5'2". But, yeah. Yeah, Norman Bates does look a bit like Ted Bundy. He kind of does. I'm surprised no one suspected he was based off Ted Bundy. But then again, Ted Bundy didn't run a hotel or a motel. He did run a motel, dressed himself up like his mother, gets a knife, stabs someone, puts their body in a car and sinks it. But, what do I know? I may be into serial killer stuff, but sometimes I get them mixed up. Alright. Hello there, new viewer. A few new viewers in here today. That's nice. Again, maybe because it says pre-university stream. I swear, he looks like Ted Bundy. He just doesn't do the killings like Ted Bundy did. Yeah, both of them are nice looking, then they kill you. Gee, this is why I don't judge on looks. It's only if the person looks creepy do I have to go, yeah, let's just, yeah. Because usually if someone looks like a creep, you instantly want to go, okay, I don't think I trust this guy. Well, again, I did have people say one of my exes looks kind of like a creep. I don't think he looked like one. It's just he has issues. I admit he has issues, and I did try to help him out, and I gave up entirely because it kept getting worse and worse. Yeah, Norman Bates is a bit like Ed Gein. Can we be friends? Well, we just met, so you can't really make friends in one sentence or a day or a second or a minute or 10 seconds, but that's just me. Let's see. Yeah, the author of Psycho said that he wasn't aware of Ed Gein when he was nearly finished with Psycho. It's very surprising how similar the characters are. Wow. That's very interesting. I mean, what if I wrote a killer and suddenly it was like, oh, serial killer in Canada or something. Stabber just got captured. I'll be just like, holy, what the heck? Like, it's not like I'm gonna write a killer and he's like Ted Bundy or Ed Gein or what was his name again? Something Ramirez. Anthony Ramirez, was it? It was the game show killer, wasn't he? Let me look that up. Game show killer. Alright. Did I get his name right? Oh, no. I got him wrong. It's Rodney Alcala. Rodney Alcala. That is familiar because I saw a story on him. What did he do exactly? Was he the one who killed his grandparents? Then at some point he killed some girls, and then he killed his mother, then killed her friend or something? Or am I thinking yeah, I'm thinking of someone else. Others have compared Rodney Alcala to Ted Bundy. I don't know which one is worse. I mean, I'd be more scared of Ted Bundy than that guy. Mainly because Ted Bundy is really nice looking. He seems so innocent and all. Then as soon as you turn your back around, he comes up behind you, decapitates you, or strangles you. Oh yeah, he was on a date exchange show game. I do not trust those. I don't trust dating websites or game shows that do dating. I don't trust them. That's why I don't want to do that. But that's because the person could be a serial killer just looking for a victim. They're just like, who do I choose now? Oh, I'll choose that one. Hey, can we meet? Stab. I don't know what's up with me and stabbing. Maybe because I don't know. I'm always heard about serial killers strangling and stabbing people. Stab. Then again, one time I played a game, I constantly said stab, stabbity stab, stab. I know this got dark really quick, but seriously, I'm into like the serial killing stuff. I've been into it for a few years now. And again, it's very interesting. Let's see, Rodney Alcala is still in jail. Is he gonna get released? No, criminal penalty. Oh, he's got the death penalty. When is he gonna get killed? He's been in jail since 1977 or something? 1978. Wait, was he? 79. How long do death penalties take? Because in England, we don't have death penalties. The only sort of one we got was the hanging one. That was like the Victorian times. Then I think at some point someone decided, no, we're not going to have death penalties. People are just going to go off to jail when they just rot. Or they die of sickness. We already got a few serial killers who died of sickness. One, I think, died last year. Another died in 2015. What's scary is that guy killed a kid that possibly disappeared near where I used to live. Back in Ireland. The north. Very scary, though. Because I don't know much about murders in the north of Ireland. See, I knew one that happened across the road, in the 90s or something. 1990s or 80s. And this was during the time when the north of Ireland was in trouble. In the troubles, and well, obviously in the troubles. This girl was a Protestant, I think, and she had a Catholic boyfriend. So one day they were sleeping together. She got shot in the head. She got shot in the head. Her boyfriend did not know she was dead, and he didn't hear the gunshot go off because I think they put a silencer on. He wakes up. His girlfriend is completely dead. With a gun shot to the head. No. I think he was awake when it happened. He got shot as well, but he survived. But she didn't. I forgot how exactly it happened. I need to look it up. Yeah, I don't remember much of it because I was told very little of it. Let's see. From what I've heard, the people or person who did the killings have now been released from prison. It's kind of where I used to live. I think a killer escaped from prison. They still haven't found him. It's been like nearly over a year now. He's missing. No one has found him. And what's suspicious is a guard let him out. He was not meant to be released that day. And he must have bribed a guard or something to do it. This murder in the north of Ireland is in the New York Times? That makes no sense. BBC, I get, but New York? That makes no sense. Oh well. Let's see. I was right. She was a Catholic girl. Her boyfriend was a Protestant. She was 18 years old, and her boyfriend was 19. That's good. Yeah, it was like a Romeo and Juliet sort of story because, Catholics and Protestants weren't supposed to be together at all because there's a problem. Because there are big problems. And the girl got killed at the end. So instead of like the both of them committing suicide at the end, it's actually the girl that just died. So yeah, let's see. She was shot in her living room, but she wasn't shot in her bedroom. You see, I thought someone broke in and shot her in the head. I thought that happened, but no. They must have heard something, came downstairs, and she got shot. But he got shot. He got shot, but he survived. Let's see. Oh, it was like he even shows a picture like, oh, this is when we were playfully kissing and stuff like that. That's so sad. I'm pretty sure that maybe the families didn't exactly disapprove of the relationship, even though that would have been a problem. It does, like, the dad of the victim was basically like, they loved each other at first sight. What's next? I date someone and that's gonna happen? Right? I'm like, if it wasn't long distance, but to be honest, I don't know why I prefer long distance than an actual relationship. I don't know why. Maybe because my other ones, well, okay, the other ones that weren't long distance did last like a year or two, but again, I wasn't as stressed. But yeah, let's see. I'm trying to see where the girl was killed. It said the living room. I'm sure she got shot in the head. But he got shot, and he survived. That's a sad thing, Phil. Your friend gets shot, they die, but you get shot and you don't die. I can't believe that was on the road. That was on the road I lived on. I can't believe it. That's scary. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so they went to his place. They got picked. Okay, the family of the lovers didn't really seem to disapprove of this. Then again, you rarely see that nowadays. You can't go with someone you're not supposed to be with, and they just go, "Huh, well, you're happy. Go ahead." Usually, it's "Oh, nope, that's not gonna happen." So for once, it's a Romeo and Juliet story, but no family feud, and only one person dies. The killers then go to jail, but they got released very recently. To be honest, I think they should have stayed there, considering they shot an 18-year-old while she was downstairs in the living room, I think. Hello there, another new viewer. Let's see. Okay, so she slept in his sister's room. They went downstairs. They fell asleep at 2:30 a.m. in the living room after smoking and talking and stuff. Because that was a normal thing back in the day. Get a puff of smoke and all that. Anyway, then 4 a.m. the gunshot happens. He's like, "Oh, whoa, what's happened?" He looks at her and she's covered in blood. She got shot 4 times in the head? Wow. And, oh, she got cut. Oh my gosh, she got her life support cut off. That I didn't know. I thought she died at the scene. I thought that was what happened. She just died. But she was already dead. When her boyfriend woke up, I was just like, what the heck? Oh, shoot. That's horrifying. The 36-year-old got arrested and he got released recently. Like, what was the motive? Was he a Protestant? And he shot the girl because she was a Catholic? Like, was that the reason? Because then again, in those times, in the times back in the north of Ireland, you would not have wanted to grow up in that decade. Especially the 60s and the 70s, the 50s, the 40s. Oh boy. Oh, thank you. I don't know if, I don't know what the motive was. Like, I can't find the motive anywhere. Because I'm like, what was the motive? Was it like a religious one? Because in the north of Ireland, religion was a big problem. I'm not sure what would happen to you if you were a non-believer. If you're an atheist or an agnostic. I do not know what would have happened. I don't know if you would have gotten killed anyway for that same reason. I just know Catholic and Protestant, it was really bad. I remember the missing, the disappeared, was it? They were called the disappeared or something. Few of them have been found lately. One of them got found in France, which is very strange because how did the guy disappear, then get all the way to France, buried there? Like, did the killers just think, okay, we can't bury him anywhere else, so let's just go travel to Paris and bury him there. I have no idea what Paris was like in the 70s, so yeah. Let's see, can I find the motive here? Okay, I don't find. I really think the motive was a religious one because considering what was going on. But then again, maybe not. Maybe it was something else entirely, but I don't know. Unless it was just some guy who just stumbled upon a house and just wanted to shoot someone. But those motives I don't like. Because I'm like, why would you randomly go up to someone? Why would you randomly go to a random house and shoot someone in the head 4 times? Why? But and I got another picture of Norman Bates. He looks like Ted Bundy. He looks like Ted Bundy. Then again, Ted Bundy would scare me more than Ted Bundy would scare me more than Ed Gein. Because, you know, Ed Gein, he doesn't seem that type of guy. He doesn't seem like, oh, he's a nice-looking guy. Nice-looking guy. He looks so nice. The girls fall at his feet. No, Ted Bundy's like that. You fall at his feet, you're done for. You're going to get yourself decapitated, strangled, or stabbed. Possibly. I forgot what he did. I know he did stabbing, and I know he did strangulation, but I think he did decapitation. He did. Remember correctly, he did do strangulation. That is just... Ugh. I've never had anyone attempt to strangle me, thank goodness. But I just know it's very bad. Where your air just cuts off. That's it. Done. Okay, the disappeared. That's what they're called, not the missing. No, that just sounds like a show now for missing people. Now it's gonna turn into the Amber Alert, or something like that, and it's gonna go. This is the missing. Who's gone missing this time? A lot of people are going missing. And do you always wonder why do some cases get more attention now when they're missing? But then there's other people that go missing and no one seems to care. It's only when the person gets found do they actually do it. Or if they become a Jane Doe, then they get identified. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to find I forgot who the killers were. Yeah, it happened during the Troubles. I think it was the IRA that actually, the Irish Republican Army. The Irish Republic Army? Was that what it's called? The Irish Republican Army. All right. To be the professional IRA. Okay, not the IRS. The IRA. So is the RIA, and RIS the same meaning except Irish Republican Army? No, wait, no, it wouldn't be the same. Never mind. Okay, the 70s. Let's see. The most well-known one. A mother a widowed mother raised 10 kids, and then suddenly one day some people just came right up to her door and just kidnapped her, and she wasn't found for years. Her body was found in 2003. October 2014, a man was arrested in connection with the murder, and 2 men were also connected. So I guess that was kind of solved. Then they confessed one 17-year-old was a British agent, and they just killed them. Really? Okay, one was buried and killed at the county I used to live in. No. Yeah, the county. Yeah, that's the county I lived in. One was discovered in 2014 in a bog, I think. Yeah, bog. Let's see. They said that one was killed just for being an informer. What's an informer again? Ah. Okay, 2017 is when a body got found in France in a forest? Once again, how did they get the body there? How did they get the body all the way to France then? That's what I'm going to start wondering now. Let's see. I think it was loyalists who might have captured them, but yeah, the loyalists were not very nice people. At least when I heard. I saw something moving in the background there. I was just like, it's a ghost. It's a ghost. I don't think this house was owned by anybody, so. Okay. Well, okay, Republicans are mostly suspected. Yeah, they again, Irish Republican Army, so they're most likely suspected, but only the loyalists were considered once to be suspects, while the rest were all Republicans. So, once again, how did that body get to a forest in Paris? How? That's what I'm starting to wonder. Because how did it get there? Did they go there on purpose? No. Hold up. I think one of them was in France at the time, and that's why his body was in the forest. That could be it. Was it? Because I need to see that. Okay, he disappeared in the... Okay, he disappeared in the 70s. Let's see. So, was he in France when it happened? Or was he back in Ireland, but for some reason they moved his body to France? I know I'm trying to sound like I'm being like an FBI sort of it, and not too. Oh hey, you're one of the new subs. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Just looking at creepy serial killer stuff because that's what I'm like. I don't look it, but I'm not gonna do. Sometimes I hate it when people suspect that just because someone looks at serial killer stuff, they're gonna become one. I don't believe that one bit. Like, I think a woman one time went missing, and she was mostly at the library reading unsolved mysteries and how housewives disappeared or something. I'm like, okay, the housewives disappearing is kind of suspicious a little bit, but the unsolved mysteries thing, not so much, because unsolved mysteries isn't about people going missing. It's always, oh, some blob fell from the sky. What could it be? Oh, dogs just died from it. What the heck? That sort of thing. Or blood rain pouring down. I remember there was something like blood rain pouring down in India. What do you think of the washouts? I thought it was okay. It was a decent episode. I wouldn't say I'm saying it decent just because it's a Rainbow Dash episode, and Rainbow Dash is not my favorite character. I would say she's worse than Fluttershy. I know people are gonna give me the pitchforks and all, because Fluttershy is not my favorite character. I don't know if I like her. I don't know if I dislike her. The one shot was okay. I don't remember much from it apart from a character coming back, but that's just it. Okay, back to what I was reading. So, did he disappear in France or did he disappear in Ireland, but somehow his body was in France? If it's the latter part, I'm gonna be like, but why is he the only body who's gone to a different country, but the rest were all, I don't know, buried some time away where they disappeared? But let's see. Well, there's 2 Seamuses. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. I mean, Applejack's one of my favorites, along with Rarity. See, Rarity and Applejack are kind of the same level of best pony. But again, I think Rarity's best pony. Then it's Applejack. But I don't know. And some disappearances that happened where I used to live. Oh boy. Good thing I wasn't born in the decade of the 1970s, because I'd probably be killed then. And I wouldn't be found for decades. So, did he go missing in France? I need to look that up. Let's look this up. Because I want to know if he was kidnapped and killed in Ireland, but then he was moved to France. That is going to be very confusing. I was right. He disappeared in Ireland, but his body was found in Paris. I'm confused because he's the only one who disappeared, but his body was found in a different country. That is kind of confusing. Very weird too. Like, what were they doing in France? Did they just think, oh, okay, we can't bury the body here, we might as well go to Paris? Luna is best princess, I agree. Yeah, Luna is best princess. I know a lot of people would start saying she's not best princess, but I'm like, seriously, guys. At least she's got a little more development than Celestia. Then again, Cadence, I think she's had a little development, but not too much. So, I'm not too sure. I would say Luna's best princess, then it's Cadence, then it's Flurry Heart, then it's Celestia, then it's Twilight. I know Twilight's right at the bottom. It's just I never liked that she got wings. She just hasn't been the same. She used to be a favorite character, but now she's not. Since she got her wings and her personality kind of changed, I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't like her character anymore. Like, at one point, like, the episode where Trixie came back and Twilight acted all negative about her, I was like, you forgave her the last time we saw her. You think maybe you'd be a little nicer. That was a bad nitpick. That was the nitpick I have with that episode. Because I was like, Twilight, you're better than this. Aren't you the princess of friendship? I know there's no element of forgiveness or anything, but you think maybe you'd forgive her and not be so negative when Starlight makes friends with her? Because again, they're a really cute duo. I don't ship them. I don't like ship Starlight and Trixie. I prefer Starlight and Sunburst. But then again, when I say that, people are like, not a good ship. Nothing really going on. Nothing's really going on Skype. I haven't had any Skype messages lately. Well, then again, yeah, the Skype messages I got were like 3 in the morning, so I must have been awake when it happened, so. Makes sense. So I haven't had any messages today. Dang it. Quit my Hangouts because there's not being any messages for a long time, and I'm not in any groups. Well, okay, I'm in 2 groups, but I've been on those groups for a very long time, so. What else do I close off? Discord? Yeah, I'll probably put on Discord. Put up the do not disturb thing. Do not disturb me while I'm doing something. And that's a true thing. Never ever disturb me when I'm trying to edit something or trying to narrate something, because otherwise I'll turn right around and just go, you want to get out? You might want to get out now, because otherwise you are done for. But then again, no one can take me seriously when I'm trying to be scary. It's like my last ex. He threatens you, don't take him seriously. Because he never does anything that he's going to do. Then again, kind of like, actually come to think of it, my last ex and the ex before him, yeah, they're very similar because they threaten you. Okay, at least one of them doesn't do threats anymore. But I'm still not going to talk to him. So. But I'm still not going to talk to him because I still don't trust him. I get people who are like, oh, he's being true to his word. And I'm just like, oh yeah, he's being true to his word, but it's not going to make me forgive him, and I don't really want to. And I already told myself, I'm never going to forgive him. I'm not going to forgive him until I'm dead. Until I'm dead or he's dead. Hopefully him first. I know a lot of people make jokes about their exes, and I apologize if I don't really make a joke out of my exes. It's because I've had a bad history with a few exes, so, yeah. Because my 4th one was mentioned in the now deleted art stream. Like, I know who the person was and who was asking about him. I knew that. But I thought they knew that me and him broke up, so it makes no sense. Because, you know, they have Facebook, and they should have known by now. Oh, that's a first. Then again, people can't take me seriously because they say, oh, you try to be a villain? You're not scary enough. And I'm like, hey, Sparrow, would I be a villain? And he's like, you're only going to be a villain where they look so innocent. But then at the end, it turns out they are a villain. That kind of suits me, apart from like a demonic one, because I can't do a demon voice. So Let me try my best without coughing, because that's a problem I have. Hold on. Okay.
If you ever want to be my servant, you can really say.
That's the that's the best I can do. I cannot do it for very long. Maybe because I have not done a voice like that for a very long time. Sparrow, he's done it for a few years. And I know how he feels because he has to cough sometimes. Then again, that's the part of voice acting. No matter what voice you do, you gotta start coughing. I remember trying to play Derpy and oh my goodness. I coughed so much. I was just like, Sparrow, why are you making me voice Derpy? I will get a plane to America, and I do not know which state you live in because you won't tell me. I'm just going to go kick your butt. But, well, then again, I might make a video at some point where it's like how Sparrow is undefeatable. Because he's a mind reader. There's probably going to be like things where I try to hit him with a bazooka, or hit him with an arrow, hit him with a cricket bat or something. He'd probably just go, you do realize I'm reading powers and you're right behind me with an arrow. Dang it! I think the shippers would then go absolutely insane. Because no matter what me and him do, the shippers from age 13 or age 12 or 13 up are all like, let's start shipping them. Then again, I think the youngest shipper we ever had, I don't know if she shipped us. I don't think so. But I don't talk to her very much, and I'm trying not to be annoyed with her because she has ADHD. Sparrow has talked to her before, and she definitely does ADHD because she's very hesitant at times. And she gets kind of scared a lot when someone's going to say something, like that sort of thing. You see, I kind of get annoyed when she says okay to everything, like especially when you're warning her about a creep or something. Do I play Pokemon? I used to play Pokemon. If I ever get my 3DS back, hopefully. From my dad's, but again, that might take years because my dad's stubborn and he won't agree to get a solicitor to file a court case. I played Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, mostly Diamond. I don't know why I played both versions, even though they're kind of the same. It's just the only minor differences. Certain Pokemon don't appear, and you have either Dialga or Palkia. I always prefer Dialga. Dialga looks so cool. Dude, do you like Yu-Gi-Oh? I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh. I've never watched the anime either. I just know the simple, it's time to duel. That's all I know. There is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series or a Dragon Ball. Yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to try and watch it soon. Because I have a friend, Danger1652, who uses audio from Abridged series like Hellsing and Yu-Gi-Oh! And they are funny as heck. Usually he uses them for our OCs, like what would happen if our OCs got into an argument, what would happen if our OCs just did something minor, and we both get into an argument, because that's why we get shipped, because we argue. Now again, that's like me and my friend Mr. Left Turn. We argue about which... I've seen Yuki Brony in live streams, but I've never really talked to him. I've people I've talked to who are who are actually friends with him. But then again, I got my reasons not to really talk to many people who know people like the people I talk to. But oh well. Then again, sometimes I'm like, I used to be able to talk to a lot of people years ago, but now I can't. But now I can't seem to. Yuki Brony, I've never seen his content, but I've heard he's nice, but that's just it. But I'm not going to disclose the reasons because they're controversial as it is. So, yeah. Oh god, my nose is itchy now. God dang it. Can't be hay fever because I think my hay fever is gone. How'd you get silver? How'd you get silver and lighting into your chat? Can you rephrase that a little bit? Can you rephrase that a little bit because I don't think I understand what you're saying. Sorry, it's just my mind. I'm not as smart as I look because sometimes I can't figure out anything. So can you rephrase that a little bit because I don't quite understand what you're saying. It's like me talking to someone who doesn't speak English now, where I'm just like Instant podcast. I have never ever done anything with Silver Quill or Lightning Bliss. I've never actually done anything with them, so I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm not sure what you're talking about because I have never talked to big names like that. Okay, one big name, but that was Twitter, and it was only once, and it'd probably be the only time it's gonna happen. But that was because they were just gonna ask me a simple question. I answered truthfully, blah blah blah, all that. Megan, it's someone people are very mixed on, so I'm kind of mixed on them too. But yeah. Yeah, you're thinking of someone else. That's okay. But yeah. Favorite season of MLP, I think it's season 7. I think season 7 has to be my favorite because there were mostly good episodes, few bad episodes, but hey, mainly because Perfect Pair and the finale. I like that they changed the finale up a bit. And is it just me, or did anybody get a bit of Harry Potter vibes from the finale in season 7? Because I got some Harry Potter vibes from it. I was pretty much like, okay, why does this remind me of Harry Potter now? Is it because of Star Swirl the Bearded? Maybe. It's very likely. But then again, Dumbledore died, so Star Swirl the Bearded doesn't die, so I have no idea why. Hey, that rhymed a little. Hold on, let me do something on my phone a bit. You know what? We know what us gamers are like. We just there's some days it's like we got a few hours left. We gotta do something. We're not gonna get the achievement in time. We need to do something. I'm not spending my money on points. Thank you very much. That sort of thing. But then again, that's what us gamers are like, especially with the mobile. I say it both ways. I can't remember what the British one is. Mobile? Must be mobile. Again, I don't say mobile. I just say phone. Or I say iPhone because I use Apple because Apple is best. Has best products. Windows? Nope. I tried using Windows one time, the computer kept crashing on me. That's why I don't trust the Windows computers. They crash all the time. Apple doesn't really crash all that much. Sorry. Okay, the chat up again? Yeah, chat's up again. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes when I'm playing Sims Free Play, I just want to check on what I'm doing because I remember when they added like the doctor profession and the actor profession and the police profession. usually you have to get certain badges, and you have to get all of them to get to the next level. And usually that's when I panic, because sometimes I get so distracted that I forget I'm doing that, and I'm like, I got an hour left. Too bad Sims 4 doesn't have that. Well, Sims 4 kind of has it. It's just sometimes they get complicated, and sometimes they just don't work. I remember that happening one time, where something wouldn't work, that I had to do the same thing over and over again. I found out what the problem was, and that was because there was like something in an inventory, and I was stupid, and yeah, so that happened. But it's all sorted, thank goodness. Otherwise, I would have been frustrated and just go, I'm not gonna get that achievement. Also, why does Sims 4 not have the achievements like Sims 3? Where Sims 3, you keep all the achievements you've got, but when you get to Sims 4, you lose all your achievements. You have to start again. My favorite season is a weird choice, and that's season 3. That's okay. I don't remember much from season 3. I didn't start watch the show until season 5, because at the time, yeah, I didn't think I was gonna go into like My Little Pony stuff. You see, I was gonna do like just live action, like short films and all. But then I watched Mr. Enter review all season 4, season 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I was just like, I've heard of this show. People keep saying it. Wonder what it's about. And then I kind of just got into it after watching season 5. I even made my pony OC before I even watched the show. And that was kind of how I got into the show. But I explained that in a Q&A video, so I don't know when I'll get another Q&A video so I can animate a few jokes here and there. I still need to do that questions for heartbreak video. I'll do it. I think I have enough questions that I can edit in. But yeah. I mean, it should be fun, even though her voice is kind of difficult to do. Okay, it's not difficult. I just have to pitch up my voice. You see, the reason my voice and her voice are easier is because it's the same voice. I'm just high-pitching my voice up like this for heartbreak, while I have this voice from my own voice, because, yeah, you know, because it's my natural voice. The first episode I ever saw was Return of Harmony. First episode I saw was the cutie map. And it was a good premiere. It's not the best premiere, even though I thought Starlight had a good motive, but then when it came to what happened, it was not a good motive. And and when Josh Scorcher reviewed the finale of season 5, was it? Or season 6? Which one was it? The cutie remark. When he reviewed the cutie remark and he said Apple Bloom was at least mature to actually make new friends. But do people forget, you know, her friend Twist? Do people forget she didn't even make up with the friend she had at the start? No, she didn't make up. Everyone seems to forget that. Did I see Teen Titans Go to the movies? No, I haven't. I don't watch Teen Titans Go. I've heard it's bad. I don't need to watch an episode to know that. And, yeah, usually I don't watch something just because of someone's opinion. I mean, it's like when a few of my friends mention Miraculous Ladybug. I'm pretty much like, if I have the time, I would try and watch it, but I get distracted easily, so. And it's true, I do get distracted pretty easily, like I am now. The movie is better. I've heard that a lot lately, but I'm not going to watch it. It may have Tara Strong in it, but she was also in Draw Together, and that show was horrible. Well, the movie was, judging from the review I saw. I remember a few scenes. Okay, this was confusing. At one point, the movie was uploaded to YouTube, and they got all those scenes that you would have to censor. And these were uncensored. Somehow, it didn't get taken down. I love that show. Who's your favorite villain? Oh, which show? Oh, did I mention a show or something? Or Draw Together. I never watched Draw Together. I don't plan to, but while I'm into the adult shows, I'm more into adult shows than kid shows, but again, I'm more into live action than animation, because, I don't know, I've grown up with most of that. Ladybug. I have not seen Miraculous Ladybug. I've heard it's good, but I'll try and watch it soon. Mainly because one of my friends never shuts up about a ship that happens in it. She's all, the Adrian ship! Oh my god! I have a friend who actually says he sounds like Adrian from Miraculous Ladybug, like his actual voice. And I'm thinking, that's like people saying Wubcake sounds like Sunset Shimmer when she actually speaks. And that is very true. Must be Rebecca Choishay in disguise. That would be funny if it was Rebecca Choishay in disguise. That'd be awesome. I'll try and watch it at some point. It's just I need to get prepared for university. I have skits to do. It's because I always get ideas in my head, and I'm instantly like, I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. Like that sort of thing. Then again, I've got a skit video I want to get done with my friend Sonic Gamer, because we have a skit that we were going to do, and we have a review to do as well. I'll re-review, because I'm re-reviewing Perfect Pair, because, yeah, it wasn't as good because I had to re-record my lines. But it was so quiet, because my mom was telling me, to be quiet and stuff like that. And, yeah. So, it was also because my dad kicked me out of my house around that time. So I didn't know if I was going to get my iMac back. So I had to re-record my lines on my MacBook, and it was horrible. And I made an editing mistake as well, where I said something the same time, like the same recording. Do you like Blaze Blue? Can I make you an OC? I suggest you try Pony Creator or Pony Creator version 3, even though version 3 does have new main styles and all. I suggest you try making it on that, but I don't know how you put on a cutie mark in version 3. But if you're a unicorn or an earth pony, I know how to put on cutie marks, but you would have to save the vector, draw a cutie mark on a transparent background, whatever. If it's an art program that that can allow you to put picture after picture. So I suggest you go to Pony Creator, make your OC, then save it. If it's version 3, save it. Then you put on a paint program. If it's a paint program that puts picture on picture, draw your cutie mark on a different tab, draw it out, and just put it onto the flank. That's what I do. Which Equestria Girl movie is your favorite one? Is it odd to say Legend of Everfree is my favorite? Is that weird? Legend of Everfree is my favorite instead of Rainbow Rocks. Again, most people say Rainbow Rocks is a favorite, but I say Legend of Everfree. Then Rainbow Rocks and Friendship Games would be tied. You're not an artist? I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just I got too much on my plate at the moment to do OC requests to make them on Pony Creator and stuff like that, because then I had to send them by Gmail or Hangouts. So, I mean, you don't have to be an artist to draw. You don't have to be an artist. I mean, I don't consider myself an artist. I just do it as a hobby. That's it. I mean, Legend of Everfree was a pretty good Equestria Girls film. I would say the music was awesome. I have not seen Roller Coaster of Friendship because I've heard how bad it is. And I have to agree, even looking at the story, it looks boring. Even if I think they were meaning to put in the Rarajack ship. You don't know what that website is? Okay. Which version do you want? Do you want version 3? Or do you want version 1? if you want to put on a cutie mark, the only one I know how is version 1. And you would need to have the image in a certain size and a transparent background for it to be recognizable or viewable. Version 3. Okay. Let me get to the chat on my computer. Let me find the link. So here's the link. Go to the live stream and link it. The only big problem I have with version 3 is that I can't figure out how to put on a cutie mark. I can't figure out how you put on a cutie mark, and I can't figure out. And not all the main styles are in there. Okay, someone just made a joke with me going. I just made a joke with Sparrow 9642 where I'm just like, the sparrows brought in the worms because he was reacting to Slumberjack. I was just like, there's a sparrow right there. And then someone goes, bookworms. Anyway, let me get to the stream first off. I'll link version 3 and I'll link the first version. Just in case maybe version 3 isn't all as cracked up to be. And yeah. Hold on. Stop playing the chat, you piece of crap. Hey, that kind of sort of rhymed. Let's see, version 3. There's a link here. Let me find version 1 as well and get the link too. Where's version 1? Come on. There it is. I think a Natsu 1 would probably be version 1. Would be a lot better. But again, I made mostly vectors on version 1 because it had the main styles and all. So here's version 1. And here's version 3. Here's version 1. Just try them both out. See which one's good. You'll get the hang of it. You'll get the hang of it. You see, I don't know how to make those really complicated OCs on them. So, well, one time, but that's because I randomized all the OCs, and I was just like, that one suits. I just need to change the colors. But yeah, pretty much like, it's an OC recolor. Oh, shut up about the OC recolors. OC recolors aren't that bad. Just be glad they're not like the actual character that they're a recolor off. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Kind of like all of the Equestria Girls movies are the same, but if I had to choose, it had to be friendship games. I won't say they're all, well then again, movies based on a TV series are always the same. SpongeBob the movie, it's the same. Friends go on adventure, friends argue, there's a conflict that is kind of the same. They save the world, the end. Milo Boy the movie did the same thing. I guess Hey Arnold the movie did the same thing. I don't know. I just know Milo Pony the movie did it, and I'm sorry, but the Milo Pony the movie is just not that good. I know very few people hate it, but I'm just like, I don't think it's one that would suit a new audience. I don't think it's suited, to be honest. Because, you know, if you want to introduce the show, why don't you have the background characters speak a lot more? I mean, we don't even know Party Favor until season 5. And he had a line. Sugar Bell should have had a line. And she's with Big Mac. Again, maybe because like new shows like Miraculous Ladybug, maybe because I'm not interested in those sort of shows because I'm an adult, not a teenager. But yeah. Time to check something on my phone because gamer. I'm a gamer. Okay, if there was a song from Equestria Girls I would like to cover, even though it's gonna have to be a collab, it would have to be the battle song in the Friendship Games. That song is catchy. That reminds me, I need to try and convert a video of it and then download it so I can listen to it on my computer. Like a few songs from the Equestria Girls movies, and they're pretty good. I would do that now, but I would like to edit at the same time, so that'd be pretty distracting. But I have tried it before because sometimes the music was too loud or the noise got a bit too loud, and I'm just like, my ears, my ears, my ears, my ears. Probably the Battle Band song because I would like it if I had a bunch of friends that were racing fans. I would like it if it was the ones that are into NASCAR versus the ones into Formula One. Because based on I have a friend who likes NASCAR, I like Formula One. We both disagree with each other's opinions, and we bicker about it. Again, that's how the ship started. It's not as popular as it was before, but yeah, well, it was fun while it lasted. It hasn't sunk. No chance. You see, I was kind of sad about. You see, I didn't like the Sugar Mac ship at first because I thought it was kind of forced. Because we never seen them together in a previous episode, and they just kind of randomly came in together. They just randomly went canon, and we don't know how long it's been going on. With Mudbriar and Maud, at least the episode was just bad. I'm gonna do a review on that with my friend Lefty when we can, because I think most of the time I'm just gonna be whacking my head against the wall and just going, "This genre just got butchered." Actually, I think I'll start it with like me having a butcher knife or something, or a cleaver, and I'm like, and it's something says the romantic genre, and I'm just like chopping it off like this. Romantic genre just been butchered, and everyone's like, "Uh-oh." Sorry for that. I'm starting to wonder how long I've been streaming for. I'm gonna start wondering that now. Let me check at the top of the chat and see. Dang it. I can't? Oh, wait. I can with my phone, actually. Okay, it's been going on for like 2 hours now. Strange, because time is going way too fast. Time is going so fast. College time. No, not college. University time is coming closer too. No. Yeah, see, I actually was kind of sad that the cheerlead ship was going to go down. I wasn't into the Floor Max ship at all. Just because it started because of Villy Vanilli. So if I keep doing that, I have a habit of biting my nails and all because, yeah, it's a habit I've had for a long time. I don't know if it's... Some people say biting your nails can be a sign of anxiety and sometimes messing with your hair. It's kind of a sign of anxiety, but again, I do have 2 different types of anxiety, social and separation. I keep thinking my separation one kicks in quite the most, then it's most likely to kick in than the social one. Well, again, my therapist did say I do have social anxiety, so. I was like, I'm trying to get stuff off my nails. And it's a nasty habit, I know. Because, I always hate when parents do that, where they're just like, oh, that's such a nasty habit. And then, and I'm just thinking, seriously, I'm hungry. Is that a good reason to bite my nails? My parents always made a joke that when I bite my toenails that I used to bite my toenails, that I would just go, oh, you're hungry, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah, Dad, I'm hungry for like sweets. Should have said Mom, not Dad, because because everybody knows how much I hate my dad now. Well, for a whole year now. Okay, I think the stream has gone on a bit long enough. So, I'm going to end it right here. And because I want to get back to doing some editing and stuff like that. So, I hope to see everybody next time. I don't know if I'll have a live stream with friends next on Friday or Thursday. But I think Friday, but we'll see. I'll see y'all next time. I hope you enjoy. This is Revenge Rider 1, and I'm gone.